What you guys, got another video here for you. This is a microphone from FiFine and we're going to be taking a look at it in this video. Now maybe you're starting a YouTube channel or something like that and you're after getting a microphone but you don't want to spend a vast amount of money, then something like this might be useful to you. Let's take a look at it and see if it's any good. Now the microphone I'm using right now is a Boya microphone. It's a lavalier microphone that fits to your lapel and it plugs straight into my Lumix G7 camera. So this is the audio you're hearing right now, and I'll tell you when I'm going to transfer over to this audio so you'll be able to hear what it sounds like. So as you can see, it comes very well packaged in this foam box when you buy your microphone. This is what you're going to get inside the box once you purchase your microphone. We're going to go through all this stuff and then we'll give the microphone a test. Okay, so let's take a look at the actual microphone itself and what we get. So inside here you're going to get yourself your warranty card, you're going to get yourself your user manual, and this is to help you set it up. And as you can see, it is a USB microphone. It does come with this stand, and when you're first starting out, something like this is a good starting point. And you can see this is the K670. Now there is a little bit of an issue with some of these stands when you're putting them on your desk. If you are tapping away at your desk, this will obviously pick up on the sound on the desk and end up coming through to the microphone. So you want to try and get these onto some sort of armrest or something like that that plugs onto the side of your desk, and get a shock mount on there or something like that. But this is basically what you're going to get with the user manual. It tells you how to set it up. Now it also comes with its own microphone stand. This can be put into 3 different heights, so if you want to adjust it you can do. It does have a nice thick metal base here with anti-slip rubber pad on the bottom that just screws in here, so if you want to use this stand you can do. Also you got a screw here which is for another mounting system. If you want to use that you can do, as you'll see me do later in the video. Also we've got a USB cable here which is a nice thick quality USB cable, and this is for your microphone itself to go to your computer and the microphone. And then we've got the microphone itself, which is made up basically of a metal and plastic construction. It does have a gain or volume button on the front here, which is quite nice. Also it does have a 16mm capsule in here, which is 2mm larger than a snowball, believe it or not, which gives you a much better sound. You've also got that 3.5mm headphone jack in there. If you want to use that you can do, and this is where you can plug in your USB cable. So here is the actual microphone with everything on here. We've got it all bolted on, as you can see here. It's got some weight to it, and you can rotate this if you want to move this around. Your USB will plug into here and then go into your computer. Now the thing with these microphones is you get a really good sort of audio from them when you're recording. The thing you've got to remember is if you are moving or tapping on the table like that, it will come up through the stand and it obviously will be picked up on the microphone. So these are the things that you've got to be careful of when you're using these particular types of microphones. But other than that, you do get a good audio out of them, which I'll show you in a second when we plug it into the computer. Now what you can see here is a microphone arm here. It's bolted onto the desk, and it's on this riser here, so it's not going to be generating any noise coming from the actual desk here. And you can see I've got the screw on here. Now it's much better, in my personal opinion, to mount this onto something like this. You're going to get a much better audio from that. And the way that works is, you can see here there is a screw inside here, and instead of using this at the actual stand, you can use something like this to screw it in. So we'll just get this onto the armrest here. This is how I'm going to use it in this video, so you can actually hear the audio quality a lot better. There we go. Now once we've got that on there, you can see here you can rotate this to your face and you can talk into it how you want. It's a lot better. Only downfall side to this is you will have to run this cable to your computer around this here. You can tape it onto there if you want to, or you can use some sort of clips, but that's what we're going to do in this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in, and just for testing I'm going to put this onto the front port of the computer just to make it a lot easier. But normally if you're going to keep it on there all the time, you would want to put this around the back of the computer and run it around the back. There we go. There's a little blue light in here which I can see, and I'll turn the volume on and I'll do some testing. And what I'll do here is I'll open up the website with all the details for this microphone, and I'll do some recording via this microphone. Okay, so the sound you're hearing right now is the K670 microphone that's plugged into my computer. I've got the volume or gain right up on the microphone full on, and I've also got the microphone volume on my computer set to around about 5%. So what you're hearing right now is roughly what you're going to get from your microphone. Now you can tweak it to suit your needs, but basically that's what you're hearing right now. Now you can see here it's a plug-in and play, works on Windows and Mac and also laptops. It also works on PlayStation 4. It's iPhone and iPad compatible as well, with the proper USB adapter. So it's a pretty decent microphone to get up and running at affordable prices. You can see the price is $47.99 US. Also, let's take a look at some of the specs. It has a 16mm capsule. It also is a condenser microphone. The polar pattern is cardioid, and the frequency response here is 50 to 15 kilohertz. Now the sensitivity is up on the screen there, as you can see, and also the SM ratio is 66 decibels. The power supply is 5 volts USB power going into my USB 2.0 port on the front of my computer case, and that's what you're going to get with this particular microphone. So if you're after a tutorial microphone for YouTube, or you're after a streaming microphone for your streams or gaming streams, then something like this will do you just fine, and until you get much bigger and you may want to go more up market. But at $50 or around about $50, $47, it's a pretty good buy if you ask me. You get really good sound. I'm standing directly in front of the microphone, around about 6 inches away from the microphone, and of course you can do some post-processing as well with the audio. Now the main construction of the microphone is made of metal, and it's a pretty decent build quality for the sort of price you're going to get. Now, as I said before, the stand for these particular microphones, if you are going to use it, you want to get it off of the stand because of the amount of feedback you're going to get from that stand when you're using your keyboard and stuff like that. So you want to get it off the desk, and something like I showed you how I mounted it is really good. Now you can also put it into a shock mount, which will give you a much better performance. I've just got it resting onto the arm here without a shock mount, but I do have a shock mount to stick it on there and make it sound even better. Anyway, that's about it for this video. That is the FiFine K670 microphone. It's a pretty decent microphone for the money if you're asking me. So if you're after a decent microphone and you want to get this sort of sound quality from your microphone and your audio, and I've not done any sort of tweaks or anything like that to the audio quality, what you're hearing is from this microphone itself, which I don't think sounds too bad for $47.99. And I will leave all the information in the video description for you, so you can get your hands on one of these if you want one. If you don't, then obviously give us a little like on the video. It does help quite a lot. And also leave a comment on what you think the audio sounds like. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Have a great weekend. See you real soon. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the big red subscribe button on my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button next to that to be notified when we upload new videos.